The crypto world is buzzing with speculation today as chatter grows louder that Elon Musk's SpaceX may have quietly added XRP to its balance sheet. If this rumor turns out to be true, it could signal a game-changing moment in the history of digital currencies and potentially spark a new wave of momentum in the crypto landscape. So what's going on here, and why should you care? Let's dive in and break it all down in simple terms. To begin with, it's worth noting that neither Elon Musk nor his companies Tesla and SpaceX have officially announced any purchases of XRP. Still, that hasn't stopped curious analysts from combing through recent SEC filings for hidden clues. Some believe they've spotted cryptic indicators that might suggest these companies are quietly stocking up on XRP. Considering Musk's track record of bold investment strategies and his fascination with blockchain innovation, it's not too far-fetched to believe he could be making moves behind the scenes. Elon Musk's influence on the crypto market is hard to ignore. Whether it's Dogecoin skyrocketing after one of his tweets or his outspoken takes on Bitcoin's environmental concerns, Musk's words often send shockwaves through digital markets. Lately, his tweets have dropped subtle hints, polls, emojis, and mysterious comments that seem to nod toward XRP. For many in the crypto space, especially the ever-enthusiastic XRP army, these small cues are enough to ignite major speculation and trading activity. With Musk's enormous online reach, even a whisper can feel like a shout. But why XRP? What sets it apart and makes it attractive to someone like Musk or a company like SpaceX? That's where things get interesting. While many cryptocurrencies focus on things like decentralized finance or acting as digital gold, XRP is built for speed and efficiency, specifically in international money transfers. It offers low-cost, lightning-fast cross-border payments, making it a valuable tool for global operations. Ripple Labs, the company behind XRP, has already formed alliances with banks and financial institutions around the world, aiming to shake up the outdated SWIFT system that currently handles most international transactions. In short, if the rumors are true, this could be a pivotal move, not just for XRP but for the entire crypto market. Using XRP, financial institutions can slash both the time and expenses tied to sending money across borders. If Elon Musk recognizes this efficiency boost as valuable, especially within the global networks of Tesla or SpaceX, then holding XRP might not just be an investment play, but a smart business tactic. This kind of move could lead to smoother, faster financial processes for his companies, aligning perfectly with Musk's reputation for chasing innovation and optimization. And if XRP starts getting woven into the financial operations of such major players, it could open the door for other industries to follow suit, speeding up widespread adoption. Now let's talk ripple effects, literally. If a major name like SpaceX is quietly accumulating XRP, it could seriously shake up the market's supply and demand balance. Ripple, the company behind XRP, controls a large chunk of the currency in escrow and only releases a small amount each month to avoid flooding the market. But if SpaceX is buying in bulk and holding tight, that means fewer coins are left in circulation for everyday traders. Combine that reduced supply with increased demand fueled by Musk's social media megaphone and possible institutional interest, and you've got a recipe for a potential price surge. Some market watchers aren't being shy with their forecasts. A few of the more bullish analysts are throwing out eye-popping predictions, saying XRP might hit $50,000 per coin within the next 10 years. They're basing this on the idea that XRP could become a cornerstone for handling real-world assets in digital form and settling international payments. The thinking goes, even if XRP grabs just a sliver of the massive global derivatives market or handles a portion of international money flows, its value could skyrocket, pushing it into completely new territory. And let's not forget what Musk did with Dogecoin. It went from a meme to a mainstream asset largely thanks to his tweets, jokes, and clever marketing. If he brings that same playbook to XRP, dropping hints, posting polls, or announcing unexpected partnerships, it could trigger another frenzy of investor interest and media attention. With Musk in the mix, even a whisper can turn into a roar. At this point, it's important to stress that all the chatter about Elon Musk owning XRP is purely speculative. While the rumor mill has been working overtime in financial circles, no solid proof has come to light to confirm these claims. Many crypto fans are excited by the idea, and it's easy to see why, but without hard evidence, it's still just guesswork. Some people have pointed to vague entries in SEC filings as possible signs, but nothing in those documents clearly states that Tesla or SpaceX have invested in XRP. These filings are often complex and open to interpretation, which makes them a breeding ground for misinformation if not carefully examined. It's also worth dialing back some of the more dramatic predictions, like the claim that XRP could someday be worth $50,000 per coin. Sure, it's a fun what if, but hitting that number would mean XRP's market cap would need to exceed anything the financial world has ever seen, especially considering its total supply sits above 100 billion tokens. Reaching that kind of valuation would demand extraordinary levels of investment and trust from the market, levels that right now just aren't there. That's why it's smart for investors to take these bold forecasts with a grain of salt. Getting swept up in the hype can be risky, especially if you're making decisions without doing your homework. It's always better to dig into the facts and understand the bigger picture before putting your money on the line. Sensational headlines can be exciting, but they're not a substitute for solid research. Acting on unverified claims can lead to major losses, especially in the high-stakes world of crypto. On top of that, XRP isn't without its hurdles. The biggest one at the moment is the legal battle between Ripple Labs and the US Securities and Exchange Commission. This case has the potential to shape XRP's future in a big way. A win for Ripple could pave the road to broader acceptance, while a loss might bring tighter regulations that slow down its growth. Still, despite the uncertainty and the lack of confirmation from Musk himself, the ongoing buzz about a possible link between him and XRP sheds light on some interesting trends. It shows how much influence major figures like Musk have on market sentiment, and how quickly speculation can spread in a space where innovation, opportunity, and risk go hand in hand. To start, it's becoming clear that interest in XRP from institutional players is picking up. Whether that interest is actually happening or just widely believed, it still speaks volumes about how the asset is maturing and gaining traction. And if Elon Musk truly gets involved, it could unlock a floodgate of attention, funding, and innovation within the XRP ecosystem. For the everyday investor, the best move is to stay sharp, keep tabs on any official word from Musk or his companies, follow updates on the SEC's regulatory stance, and study XRP's price trends and technical signals. The idea of XRP soaring to $50,000 is exciting, no doubt, but it's also a reminder to pair big dreams with smart strategies, research, and proper risk control. All the buzz around the idea that SpaceX might have scooped up XRP has stirred major excitement across the crypto scene. From online forums to Twitter threads, and even among financial pros, the rumor has sparked non-stop chatter. Musk's reputation for moving markets is well established, his influence on assets like Dogecoin is proof enough, and the mere suggestion of his involvement with XRP has sent speculation into overdrive. Factor in XRP's real-world use case and the limited supply circulating on the market, and it's easy to see why some believe a major rally could be just around the corner. A lot of traders are treating this moment as the calm before what they hope will be a massive storm of upward movement. But here's the bottom line: without hard evidence to support the rumors, it's smart to remain cautious. As exciting as the speculation is, investors shouldn't let hype steer their decisions. Jumping in without verified facts can lead to serious financial missteps. Whether Musk ends up playing a